So welcome back to another episode of Rusted Up Garage, when we are going to be doing what I've been wanting to do for months, and that is to finally replace the stock wheels on the 2017 Silverado. So if you're just joining us, I want to thank you. I want to thank you to all the new subscribers, and I want you guys to continue to share and like this video, because we are gaining a little bit of traction, and that's awesome. Again, we're trying to get to 100 so we can finally get our name wrote at the top of the YouTube channel. We're like almost halfway there. It's been a struggle. The struggle's been real, but you guys are making it happen, so thank you. But now, back to the tire change. We've almost finished the whole deletion of the chrome package on this chrome package truck. The only big parts we have left is the tires, which they came in, and the kryptonite front end, which hasn't came in. So we're gonna do the right thing, and we're gonna cram them tires up underneath here. We're gonna turn up the torsion bar bolts the best we can, and hope that she don't rub the beak of the truck. We didn't go much bigger in tires, and you guys just hold on. You're gonna see them. Just bring her back. You guys are gonna get to see them. They're exciting. I was excited. You will be too. They are just a little bit wider, and they're gonna stick out just a little bit more. That's where we're gonna run into a little bit of trouble, I think, around the fender area. So that's why we need the leveling kit and front end parts from Kryptonite, and they'll get here. It's just, you know, shipping and packaging and, you know, just that stuff is just not very fast here in the last year. So, but without further ado, we're gonna roll these tires out for you to see after we put them on the truck. And you think I was breathing heavy in some of my other videos. You know I gotta put these freaking 90-pound behemoths on here. God, I'm gonna be breathing like a freaking fat man dodgeball. So, you just, hopefully Zach fast forwards a lot of that. But I can promise you there's gonna be some heavy breathing going on. But again, thank you. Subscribe, ding, like, share. And now we're gonna start putting on some tires. Okay, so we're gonna start in the rear. We'll do a little tech talk right now. We're just gonna talk for a minute about what's on here, okay? Just relax, Zach, okay? Currently, these are not originals. Whoever owned it before me obviously put these tires on, okay? They are Open Countries by Toyo. They are on the stock wheels. They are currently 285 65/18s. They are 10 ply. It says so right here. They are also M plus S's, which means they are extreme. These actually haven't been bad. I haven't put a lot of miles on them. They have a lot of tread. We're actually going to cycle these tires to my son's K30 that we're building. So they're going to go to good use. I just wanted, you know, black or white or blue or green or another color other than chrome. So can't completely give away the color until the end. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and just these off, and we're going to do it with the air gun, and I'm going to start breathing heavy. And we're back with a little bit different of a socket. Chrome means it's strong. Let's hope it, chrome, maybe it will work. I don't know. I just know that, yeah. I hate chrome caps, along with every other person who probably watches this channel. Now, here's the original. We're gonna go ahead and just roll this sucker right out of the way. Put it somewhere where it's in the way. I guess over here for now.
Put them on this way. Hey, Mike.
You see an adapter kit.
Yeah.
Speaking of adapter kits, look at that. That brings us to our next topic. Wheel spacers. So, as you know, GMs are narrower in the rear end than the front end. So I wanted them pretty much the same. So I got some 1-inch wheel spacers for the rear. So a Chevrolet is technically 1.5 inches narrower in the rear than the front. So I decided to get some spacers. Well, the only ones I could get were 1 inch. So realistically, the rear end is now going to be 1/4 inch wider on each side than the front. So we're going to go ahead and put these on, and hopefully, if they fit, and they seem to. So I do got to pop off this clip here. I think we're back. I don't have a brush, but I am going to put a little bit of Never Seas around these spacers. So if I ever have to get them back off again, I can. We looked for a brush. I thought I had a brush, but I didn't. What Never Seas is, don't take a lot, and it's all over you. I don't know why, it just is. So we'll give her a little bit around here, and then here's a little bit back here. That way when I gotta take this off, it don't hydrolock itself to the rest of it, you know, as it will. Really gotta get some acid brushes, Zach.
That would make this a whole lot easier.
Yeah, it would. You know, whatever. We adapt and overcome. So now we're going to go ahead and slide these suckers on, like so. Come on, get over the hub. There you go, just like that. Okay, now these are sticking out some, and I know that. But the wheels actually have pockets in behind them for these studs to be able to go into. So that is not a problem. We do not have to worry about that. Now I am going to put a scotch of blue on these. You're saying, well, why did you put Never Seas if you're going to put blue on these? Because I don't want these to loosen up in here and become a pain in my rear end. So we'll just put a little bit of light tack on these. And it'll make a difference later. Because you can still break this off, but at least it's not going to
rattle off.
Yeah. It's just better that way. Especially when they're in behind. I like to put them on. Now we're going to torque these to specs. Torqued. Now for the fun part, we get to put a wheel on, which you don't get to see to the end, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's just gonna be like poof, and she's done. So now you guys got to see this part. Zach's probably gonna put her in fast forward mode here. I'm gonna bring a tire over, put it on, and we're gonna go do all three of them just like this, except for the front, don't get wheel spacers. Because again, like I told you, wider, narrower. Okay, so you can't see the next part, sorry. just like that. We're back. Little movie magic happened since we were all together. And the tires are all on. We took it for a little spin. We then come back and torqued all the lug nuts at 140 foot-pounds with a real torque wrench, not my elbow, that I normally use. Because when you add wheel spacers on the back, you got to pull them studs in tight. So you be sure, and I'm going to run this thing into town a little bit, and then we're going to retorque them one more time just to be safe. Being new wheels, new lug nuts, wheel spacers, there's just a lot of stuff that should be double checked. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we did get all the tires on. We had a couple problems, which we will discuss after the reveal, because I can't wait any longer. I just want to show you guys.
They can kind of see underneath here, right?
Can they kind of see? We ready, Zach?
Just barely.
Just so they can see my face anyways. You guys ready to see the magic? And go ahead, Zach, bring them around for the tour. So these are 10-inch by 20s by their fuel wheels. We put on a set of Cooper Discovery STs. We did up the size. Keep on going. We'll give them the whole bring them around. So basically we went to a 295 55 20 from the 285 65 18 that was on the truck. We also went and added some offset to the wheels. These are, see, I always get this backwards. They're either plus or minus 12, because one way goes in, one way goes out, and I always forget the difference. So basically, the other ones were, see, I'm horrible at this. The other stock wheels are inward, so they're either negative or positive. I can't remember which way it is. I think it's negative. Is it positive? It's positive. I'm pretty sure it's positive. So
I'll correct you underneath.
Okay, he'll correct me, but I'm pretty sure the originals were like 20 positive. They went inward. So we went to a 12 negative, which brought them outward. So we basically brought the tires out almost 3 inches. And we raised the tires about 1 inch, so it's not really going to do a whole lot. The biggest problem we had, because we don't have the new Kryptonite front end yet, and we don't have the lift stuff, is we were having a little bit of rubbage right in here. So what we did was we actually turned up the keys underneath the stock truck. Now there is pluses and minuses to that, because once you turn them up, it messes up your alignment, which we know. So we're gonna get this thing aligned. Just as soon as the Kryptonite stuff comes in, it should be within, I'm hoping within a week, and I'll get the front end realigned. And the other thing is, when you go too high, you run out of extension on the shock, and you can put too much bind on the CV shaft. So we only went 8 turns. 8 turns brought it up quite a bit. There's still just a little bit of shock, so we'll be fine on that until we get the new shocks. The new shocks are 2 inches taller, along with the sway bar links, and it fixes all the problems. But we were able to lift it enough so we can clear with the bigger tires with the offset. So just a little FYI for you guys. That's if you go to a bigger offset, you're going to run into problems. Now, some people just whack the bumpers off. They give them the old beaver cut and just chunk them right off. I didn't want to do that. So we were able to just trim a little bit inside, pull a little bit, and with the lift in here, we were able to sneak them by. There ain't a lot of room, but there's enough for now. And then once we get the rest of the parts, it'll actually come up a little bit more, and that'll finish leveling off the truck, because we definitely want a level truck, because that's what we want, just level. So I got these tires and wheels actually from Rims, RIMZ.com, and they were really great to work with. I talked to them, told them what I wanted, and they came on a pallet, mounted and balanced, ready to go on the truck. So I didn't even have to bring them to the tire place to get them done. So but we're pretty excited. So they're black with the red inlay, which kind of matches the red that we have going under the hood. And what's cool is if you actually, when the sun lays on them, they're actually kind of like pearled red. So
And they can kind of see it.
it might be in the light, you can see it. It looks totally black, but when the sun hits it, it pearls over the black. And these things are beautiful. These are beautiful wheels. Tires are really quiet. We took them out. Again, wanted to drive it a little bit so we could get so we could retorque the lug nuts. And they're really quiet, which is sweet for being a luggy tire. And overall, I mean, I'm just stoked. I mean, we're almost done with this truck. Again, we've got to do a little front end work, but tires and wheels are done. The spacers are on in the back. Mirror caps are done. All the lights are done. All we really have left to do is get rid of that and get rid of that. Which we're not getting rid of it. We're just going to have them wrapped in matte black, and then we'll put the kryptonite front end under it. And this truck is done. She is ready for whatever we're going to use it for. Hauling race cars, Florida, or the Hot Rod Power Tour, Sick Week, all of that. So that's the whole idea behind this truck, is so we can haul our trucks around. So again, thanks a lot for sticking with us and sharing and liking. And I mean, these wheels are just phenomenal. So I'm gonna back up and let Zach do an out so you can see the whole truck. And that's it, guys. So peace out, subscribe, and take a look at these beautiful wheels.